trademark registration is more valuable now in spring of 2020 than it ever has been before. Now, this is a function of two things. Number one, as I've said before, the value of a trademark registration seems to always been growing and is always more valuable than it was before because of a couple of reasons that I'm going to get to in a moment. But now, because of the worldwide health and economic crisis as a result of COVID-19 and coronavirus, the value of a protected trademark is even more important, especially to small businesses. Okay, trademark registration is valuable under any circumstances because it's in the USPTO's database that can be searched all the time, because you get to use the R with a circle, because it gives you presumptions if you ever have to go to court, and it makes things generally faster and easier and cheaper to resolve in a dispute, because of the value on domain names and social media and Amazon brand registry and other places online for having a trademark registration and protecting your brand. Because of all of these things, trademark registrations are extremely valuable at any time and more valuable now than they ever have been before because the amount of commerce and traffic and impressions and advertising online, of course, has continued to grow. And because the value and role of brands in our lives every day, whether it's apps on a phone, advertisements on a web page, billboards at a sporting event, everywhere we go, we're inundated with brands, and that is only continuing to grow. But now that we face an economic crisis that impacts all small businesses, even those that are thriving, today have to deal with the fact that the economy as a whole is, taking a hit and in a crisis. And that's why trademark registration is even more valuable, because a protected trademark means that your risk for having to defend a claim or a lawsuit against your brand, against your name, is significantly reduced. And the value of reducing that risk is always tremendous, but in a time where expenditures are even more limited and resources may be more limited, the value of reducing that risk is even greater. And the flip side of that is useful as well. The value of being able to more quickly, more easily, in general, stop someone who's copying or infringing or damaging your brand is more valuable today. Because, let's face it, nobody ever wants to spend a lot of money on lawyers for a dispute or having to rebrand. Think about how expensive having to rebrand can be and the challenges that creates for a business and its customers. Nobody ever wants to do that. But now it's even more important to be able to reduce that risk. And that's why the investment in a trademark registration really is a tremendous investment to help ensure your brand. And I've written a lot about this topic before, and you can find a lot about it on my website, and all the steps to go about properly protecting and guarding your brand. If you'd like to have a discussion about protecting your brand today, connect with me at ericpelton.com and let's discuss.